Hi everybody, it's me, Emilky, back at it again for the last episode, I think, of Love Spell Written in the Stars. I think we might be on our last episode. For those of you who don't remember what happened last time, we're basically dating Enix now, I think. They didn't say explicitly, like, we are boyfriend-girlfriend, but, like, they, like, had sexy time. They had sexy time, and they planned for their future together, so... and then I got hit by a car right after that. So that's where we're at. So let's just get into it. Let's get back. Let's see what happened to Isla. See if she's alive. Hey, I really hope she's alive because I love the drama that girl brings. Okay, if we went to the hospital with her, I guess that makes sense. Come on. Oh shit, my Enix voice. Come on. Come on, damn it. Enix, I know how you're feeling, but why don't you sit down for a bit? We need to try and stay calm. Just then the door to the ER swings open. Doctor, how is she? She lost a lot of blood in the accident. We need to act fast. It's my southern doctor. You a friend of hers? You know if her family's been contacted? Her family's out of the country, but I could serve as her legal guardian for the time being. I don't think that's how that works. I see. Please, come with me then. There's no time to lose. Emu, I need to... go. Hurry. He nods, and I watch him run after the doctor through another set of doors. So far, this is fine. This is not damning. This is just, you know, they just broke up. Of course, he has to, you know, show up for her a little bit. 2:58 a.m. 2:59 a.m. 3 a.m. Suddenly, I watch as Enix and the doctor emerge through a pair of doors, and I quickly run over to where they are. Doctor, how is she? Is she okay? The worst is over. She's stabilized now, but we'll need to keep monitoring her closely for the night. Mr. Gray, we'll need you to fill out some paperwork at the front desk before you leave. Although, I must say, I'm quite impressed at the way you handled yourself in there. Are you some kind of nurse or medical student, perchance? Something like that. Awkward. Her left arm is broken and she has a few cuts and bruises, but that's the worst of it. A few moments of silence pass before Enix lets go of me. Hey, listen, I'm gonna stay here with her, alright? Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry, think you could head home on your own from here? Definitely, I'll, start heading out now. It's pretty late. Interesting. Not even gonna walk me to the door? Interesting. Sorry if it's so bright, by the way, guys. It is sunny out, and I did not want to close the window and be a creature. I could only manage to get a few paces ahead before turning around. A dreadful feeling swirls in my stomach as I watch him walk away from me in the opposite direction. A few seconds later, a nurse approaches him with a clipboard. Excuse me, you're Mr. Gray, correct? The doctor sent me to find you. I'll need your signature on some of these papers, please. You're the patient's boyfriend, right? Don't you dare. Yes, I am. That's weird, right? No, we can agree that's weird, right? That's weird. I turn around and walk out of the hospital, attempting to swallow back the growing feeling of anxiety inside of me. Why would you say that? You guys are broken up. As I get to my apartment, I barely make it past the front door without falling to the ground. Tears of pent-up stress, guilt, and anxiety finally fall out of my eyes as I stare into my dark apartment. Filia? No answer. I manage to wipe my tears and look around the apartment for any sign of my little penguin. But all that's left is a small note next to an empty bag of cheese on my kitchen counter. Dear Master Emu, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you. At first, I really thought you'd be mean and scared because you always get... Oh. Hold on. At first, I thought you would be mean and scary because you always tried to get me arrested. But after I met you, I came to realize you have a truly beautiful heart. You might be a little fraidy cat sometimes, but you always do the right thing, and I really admire that about you. I have to go now, but I want you to know that I'll always remember you. And I hope that you can always find the courage to be happy again. Just like you wish for Mr. Enix to be happy, I wish for you to be happy too. I really think you deserve it. Goodbye, Master Emu. Thank you for everything, including all the delicious cheesy snacks. And most importantly, thank you for being my friend. With love, Filia. That's so cute. No, Filia, come back. Oh, Filia, thank you for always believing in me. A quiet resolution burns in my heart, and I know what I need to do next. Curious. Okay, we're going to the hospital. 2 weeks later. Oh, Jesus, there's the queen.
Finally! You're the worst nurse ever. You know that? How long does it take to find some pudding? I mean, honestly.
Good morning, Isla.
Get out.
I watch as Isla spits out the words with pure hatred as she bites down on her lip. I simply stare at her as I close the door behind me.
Are you deaf now or something? I said get out of here.
Yell all you like, but I'm not leaving. Not until we talk. What should I say? Whoa, tell her off or I'm sorry? I would love to telling her off is funny, but I feel like if this is like a choice between the good ending and the bad ending, I feel like I have to say I'm sorry, right? I kind of want to tell her off. I'm gonna hit I'm sorry, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna reload. Well, hopefully we're like, I'm sorry that you're such a little bitch. I love Isla. I'm sorry.
For what? Cheating with my boyfriend? Apology not accepted. Now leave.
For not being honest, Isla. For not telling you or Enix how I really felt all these years.
I know how you felt about him. I always knew. Ever since we were kids, you only had eyes for him. And he only had eyes for you. Isla, if you knew, then why would you?
Because you're not the only one who loves him, Emu. At this, Isla finally turns to look at me.
You always had everything I wanted, and you never noticed. Isla, how could you possibly say something like that? You have everything I don't. I never had him, Emu. Never. No matter what I did, no matter how hard I worked or how beautiful I tried to become, it all meant nothing. Back then, I could never get him to look at me the way he looked at you. It's a simple matter of fact at this point. If you really do love him, then you already know exactly why you need to let him go.
No, I can't do that, Isla. I did it once and I won't do it again. Not now, not ever.
And what can you possibly do for him, huh?
He has the drive and ambition to become someone big in life, and I can help him get there.
I can support him in ways that you won't ever be able to, whether you admit it or not. What could you possibly do for him, for his future? I wasn't the only one who thought medicine would suit him. His teachers, his advisors, even his parents, they all agreed with me. I wonder, did he tell you? Did he tell you about the countless scholarships and grants he was chosen for while in pre-med? Did he tell you that he was nominated for the most prestigious award at our university for a paper on combining medicine and virtual reality technology? Did he tell you that? I'm gonna bet he didn't. It's the very same reason why his family and brothers have always been so strict with him. Because they see it, just like you and I always have. They see the shining diamond that he's capable of becoming.
Why are we talking about him like he's an object?
Just because he's smart doesn't mean he has to be a fucking doctor. Let him do what he wants to do. You were there for all the awards ceremonies, all the standing ovations, and for all the accolades that fell to his feet.
And you want to throw that all away for what?
For a silly child's game. You can paint me as the villain all you want, Emu, but I love Enix. I love him just as much as you do. But I care about him and his future.
I feel Isla's words pierce right through me. Tears flow out of my eyes, but I don't bother wiping them. It almost kills me to admit it, but deep down, I know she's right.
If you really love him, then let him go, Emu, please. You're the only thing holding him back from becoming what he's truly meant to be. You're the only piece of the past that he's still clinging on to because he's afraid of the future. Don't you get that? I shoot out of my seat, unable to stomach anymore, and without a word I grab my bag and run out the door, clutching my chest as my heart rips itself apart all over again.
Later that night, Enix and I agree to go out for dinner and we decide to meet at a nearby restaurant. After we finish eating, we decide to visit the nearby park and enjoy the night air a bit. Oh, by the way, I hope this isn't too out there, but I got some great ideas for the game when I was over at the hospital. I thought of this whole mechanic we could introduce and also sketched out a few new character designs. The inspiration just keeps hitting me. I honestly couldn't wait to show you and...
Enix. I hate this.
Enix, let's not do this anymore.
What are you talking about? Not do what?
Everything. I hate this. What's going on? Where's this coming from? Is this because of Isla? Did she say anything too? This is literally because of Isla. Emu, shut up. Shut up, bro. No, Enix, I've just been thinking about the future a lot. Yeah, and I think I might have dug up too much of the past lately with you. Maybe we should just pretend none of this ever happened. Emu, if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. Seriously, this isn't funny. How could you even say that? I really think maybe we should keep our feelings for each other where they belong. In the past. You know, I heard about the award you won and your university for your medical paper. I thought it was amazing. I wondered why you didn't tell me. It's because you didn't want me to know, right? Because you wanted me to be the one person to tell you not to do it. I can't do that anymore, Enix. I can't be the excuse you give yourself to run away. I stand up slowly and hand him the notebook. He doesn't grab it, so I grab his hand and place it in his palm.
You should study medicine. I think you'll be amazing at it.
Emu! I'm so mad right now. You're a fucking idiot.
Oh, Emu, you're dumb.
He holds up the notebook to my face, but I don't meet his eyes. I can't.
Look at me, Emu.
Look me in the eyes. Tell me this means nothing to you, that this is all in the past. Tell me that all the things we've said and done was just being us caught in the moment again. Emu, please. I'm begging you. Don't do this. Don't leave me behind again, please. I try to smile as I gather all the courage, strength, and love in my heart, but as I look up and meet his eyes, I break. Please don't look at me like that, Enix. Then just how am I supposed to look at the one thing I love most in the world when she's tearing me apart?
Come on, Emu.
I'm sick of her. Why is she doing this? If that's really how you feel about this, then that's all I need to hear. In a single movement, Enix walks over to a nearby trash can and stares at me as he throws the notebook in. See you around, Emu. Bro, These hoes, bro. These hoes. I'm sorry. And I love you. Wow, chapter 10, Across Time and Space. Isla stares nervously at Enix's figure outside her door as he talks on the phone. As he finishes his call, he sits upright and cautiously leans forward.
Well, what did they say?
I'm back in. They opened up my application again.
Oh, thank goodness, Enix. I'm so proud of you. You're gonna be an amazing doctor, sweetie. I just know it. Believe me, this is all for the best.
Is he just like back together with Isla again as well? Is he just like, oh well, Emu doesn't want me, so I guess I'll be with Miss Thang now.
So, darling, everything worked out in the end for both of us. After all the craziness as of late, it's all back to normal again. Aren't you glad?
I guess so. Oh my god, this is terrible. Isla swallows hard as she watches the man in front of her. He no longer even resembles the Enix she once knew, only a shadow, a husk of his former self. His eyes are devoid of life as he stares out her window, lost in a sea of his own thoughts. Bro's depressed. This is terrible. Like, Enix finally got out of the cycle of doing what everyone tells him what's best for him, and he finally saw a bright future with Emu, and now they're like, ripped it from him. They've ripped it from him, and now he's back to what he thinks everyone wants him to do because he doesn't know what else to do.
If everything is fine, then why on earth do you look so damn miserable, Enix?
It's because of her, right? Because of Emu. At the mere mention of her name, Enix stands up, his eyes darkening like a forming storm. Isla, I said leave it, and if you won't, then I will.
You don't love me, Enix. You never have.
I'm leaving now, Isla. Try and get some rest.
I lied to you that day, okay? That day at the field. I knew you were finally going to tell her how you felt. So I did everything I could to stop you because I was afraid. I was afraid you'd never look at me again if you did. Emma was still the only one in your heart, isn't she?
That was a long time ago, Isla. Things are different now.
No, they're not. They're exactly the same. Don't you get it? She loves you, Enix. That stupid girl always has. I was wrong, Enix. I realize that now, and I'm sorry.
I think it's time that all of us move on and I finally leave the past behind us. That's why I told you I'm leaving and not coming back. Maybe not ever. And as for you, don't be so reckless from now on. Promise me that. I'm gonna head out now. Take care of yourself, okay?
Enix, wait, please.
Enix leaves the room, and all Isla can do is helplessly watch the door closes behind him. Okay, so they're not dating? He's leaving. Isla's kind of rooting for us now, it seems. Isla saw him get depressed and was like, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Later that night,
I gingerly gulped down another drink as I lean over the bar.
I'll make our dream come true. Even if it takes me my whole life, I'll definitely do it. I promise you that, Enix. Suddenly, I feel someone bump into me from behind as I stand up.
Yo, it's the witch. Let's go.
Why, hello again, dearie. It's you. Why, yes, it is, in fact, me. Well, did you like my gift?
It was absolutely wonderful.
Thank you so much, Mrs. No need for any formalities. Agatha will do just fine, dearest.
We talked together for what feels like hours as I tell Agatha all about my recent adventures with Enix.
Sure is a darn shame they forget it all so soon, but well, I suppose you can't go around putting yourself in someone's heart forever.
Well, actually, he didn't forget anything at all.
Eh? I'm sorry, dearie, what was that you just said?
You said he didn't forget.
Yeah. I thought maybe Filia got the instructions wrong or something, but he, definitely didn't forget anything after the full moon.
Trust me, girl, you perv.
Haha! Oh dear, that's preposterous. I mean, it's completely incomprehensible.
Young lady, you're saying that the boy whose name you wrote in that book, Even after the night of the full moon, he didn't forget anything? Yes, I'm positive. Upon hearing this, Agatha grabs a nearby bottle we'd been pouring and chugs it straight. Ah, shit. I watch in surprise as she almost immerses half of her body into the bag before she pulls out a small pocketbook with a series of red strings coming out of it. Dearie, what's the boy's full name? Enix Alfred Gray. Alfred. Star sign? A Pisces. Birthday? March 4th. Wait, why are you even asking me all this? She ignores my question and turns a few more pages before she lines her fingers down one particular page. Emu, I need you to listen closely to what I'm about to say. This is no joking matter. I've seen things that could sink continents in mere seconds, and others that could reach the hearts of people around the globe. There's one phenomena in particular that is so powerful, so rare, that it could not ever hope to be controlled by any force. I believe you humans have coined the term soulmates to describe it. Yo, we're soulmates with Enix. That's so cute. Child, this is no jest. This is a force so powerful, so rare, that it heeds no master. That's impossible. Enix was just under a spell, right? That spell didn't make you love him, Emu. It only heightened what was already in his heart and yours. You're saying that Enix and I are soulmates. That's precisely what I'm saying, dear. What I'm trying to say is without each other, neither of you will ever truly be happy or complete. You must rectify what has gone wrong at once. This time it's my turn to grab the bottle and chug it straight. Let's go. Adrenaline pumps through my veins as a fire ignites in my soul. I grab my bags, prepare to run out the bar without looking back when a gentle hand stops me. Filia! Just in case you ever find yourself in need of a friend. Tears well up in my eyes as I break into a genuine smile and hug the old woman tightly. You're destined for great things, dear Emu. Don't forget the future or the past. Now go, chase your destiny and never let it go. With Agatha's words ringing in my head and in my heart, I all but fly out of the bar. I only hope you're not too late. Jesus, that's ominous. Holy fuck. As I once was. Oh, interesting. Lore. Episode 11, A New Dream. Holy shit. We're gaming. Okay, we're back in the hospital. I swing open the door to Isla's hospital room as droplets of sweat drip down my face. Finally made your decision, have you? Took long enough, you dolt. I couldn't stop him, Emu. He said he was leaving this town tonight and not ever coming back. Our university doesn't open again for another few months, so I have no clue where he could possibly be headed. That was hours ago now. He might still be at the harbor, but at this rate, you probably won't make it in time. Then at least I'll try, damn it! I'm sorry for everything. I realize now how wrong I've been this entire time. No matter how much you love someone, no matter how much they mean to you, you can't force yourself to be in someone's heart if you truly don't belong there in the first place. To think you always made fun of me for being the crybaby of the trio. Look at you now. You idiot! You idiot! I'm being serious here. I know, Isla, but I want you to know that if none of this had happened, then neither you, Enix, nor I could have grown from it. Yes, it's caused a lot of pain and grief, but people grow from those experiences, Isla. You will too. Shut up and get going, you fool! You don't have time to waste here. If you're gonna stop him, right, then just go! You're right, bye for now. I'll come and visit soon, okay? With that, I close the hospital room door and head off. Back inside, Isla looks toward the window. She lets out a deep sigh. A few moments later, the door opens again, and she quickly wipes her tears before whipping her head around. You absolute idiot! How could you actually forget something after an emotional moment? Are you plain stupid? Isla shuts her mouth as she spots a stranger at her door. The young man smiles sheepishly as he bows his head. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It seems I've gotten the wrong room. Oh, I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to call a stranger an idiot. It's perfectly alright. I'll be taking my leave now. Have a good evening, miss. As the young man motions to close the door, he slowly turns to look at Isla's tear-stained face one more time. Would you, by any chance, like someone to talk to? Seems it must be lonely, being cooped in a room like this all by yourself. I can promise that I'm at least a good listener, if you wouldn't mind the company. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of sweet. I run as fast as my legs can take me toward the town's harbor. The SS Anne is now departing. Please steer clear of the rails and hold small children by the hand. No! Please listen, I have to get on that ship. I'm sorry, miss. That ship has already set sail. You'll have to wait for the next one. Why did I do my Isla voice? I'm sorry, miss. That ship has already set sail. You'll have to wait for the next one. Where do I start looking? Where do I even find him? Somehow, all the questions only seem to make my chest ache. Eventually, the only light that shines is the moon, and I look up at the gleaming lights. To have come this far, to have realized so much, to have built up so much courage, only to be too late, by mere seconds. As I walk toward a nearby dock, I can no longer hold back my tears.
My heart jumps as I quickly turn around, only to see the worried face of an elderly security guard. I'm terribly sorry, young lady, but the harbor's closed now. I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you to leave the premises. He notices the tears falling from my eyes and the notebook I clutch to my chest, and his expression softens. I could tell you must be going through something rough, so I'll tell you have a few more minutes. But after that, I'm sorry, but you have to leave. As I turn back to face the ocean, a sense of desolation hits me when I can no longer make out the lights of Enix's ship. The strength in my legs leave me as I drop to the floor and close my eyes, tears pouring out seemingly without end. Oh fuck, this is it. All seems hopeless and lost. Suddenly I hear a voice from inside. It might very well be the end, but there is still one last choice for you to make. What will you do, Emu, in the depths of your dark night, when everything you've wanted has escaped your grasp? Will you choose to keep chasing your dreams, even to the ends of this earth, no matter the cost? Or will you let them go, accepting a future without them in your life? The choice is yours, and you must make it now. Warning, the choice you make here will significantly impact the rest of the story. Great, what will you do? Chase after Enix or let him go? Obviously we're gonna chase him. What the hell? I'm gonna save because this is scaring me. We are gonna chase him. We are gonna get in the ocean and we are gonna swim to Enix. Get in there, girl. I cannot swim, so let's give it our best. This isn't the end. I won't give up here. Not now. I'll chase him to the moon and back if that's what it takes. That's what he means to me. Enix, you are my dream, and I don't want a future that doesn't have you in it. Never again. I'm going to find you. I'm going to set all this straight. I hear footsteps on the dock, and I stand up. I'm leaving now, sir. Thank you for letting me.
Just where do you plan on going?
It's Enix! Wow! I notice there's luggage on the floor not too far from the dock.
Harbor's closed, you know. You should probably get out of here before we get arrested for trespassing or something. Leaving was originally my plan, but a strange thing happened. Right as I was about to get on the ship, one of the harbor employees handed me a penguin-shaped pizza. They said the person who sent it was on their way, but it was my choice whether to stay or go. He looks at my tear-stained face before one of his fingers slowly comes up to my cheek to wipe one away. At this, I wrap my arms around him in the tightest embrace of my life. I'm sorry. All those things I said were lies. I was terrified, Enix. I was scared of not being good enough for you, or not being able to make you truly happy, or give you a future in which you were. That makes two of us, Emu. I guess we're both still a pair of scared kids with lots of growing up to do, huh?
Please, don't leave me again. Please stay.
I need you, Emu, so damn much. These past few years without you have been like living without the sun. I tried so hard to forget you, but it was pointless.
I back away from him as I lift up the notebook. He smiles as he grabs the notebook and pulls me to his arms. We lean into each other as we close our eyes when... We're kissing! We're macking! His lips meet mine. Oh wow, so romantic. All over again, I fall in love with my best friend, my first love, and the one who's always been by my side. Oh shit, that was it. Yo, that was so cute. What the fuck? That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. That was so cutesy pootsy. Was it a little cringe? Yes, but I feel like you have to deal with some cringe from an Otome game. That's just expected. So cute. So, I'm going down memory lane right now. I think that there's an epilogue, though. So, I'm not going to do my finishing remarks yet, because I'm pretty sure that there's a little bit more to this. Oh. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Epilogue. I knew it. A few years later, okay. A large audience cheers loudly as lights, music, and cameras flash through an entire arena.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. The nominated award for Game of the Year goes to... Ladies and gentlemen, the official nominated Game of the Year goes to global indie smash hit Love Spell, developed by Estrella Studios. Let's give a warm round of applause and welcome to the stage the two sole lead developers of Estrella Studios, Mr. Enix and Miss Emu. Yeah! Emu, did we just... Oh my god, we're so pretty too. We won! Enix looks at me and squeezes my hand as he grabs the mic, his eyes teary with emotions. Everyone, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you all so much for making our dream come true, for being part of our story and our journey. As we walk out of the stage, a flood of paparazzis and fans and cameramen hoard us as security attempts to fend them off. As we look down through the crystal glass wall, we see countless of fans in cosplay of our characters waving and holding signs at us. I nudge Enix as we spot a familiar-looking boy and his mother cheering at us. We wave back excitedly. Agatha! That's our queen. As I beam a warm smile, she smiles at me and waves before leaving through the hotel doors. I can't help but squeal with delight as we enter our VIP suite. I glance at the trophy again. My attention is shifted as Enix wraps an arm around my waist and pulls me close. Come here, beautiful. Suddenly, he lifts me up and places me on the sofa with ease before climbing on top. We're doing more than macking in this epilogue. Enix already? Shouldn't we at least open a bottle first? Listen, I have my priorities straight, and you're number 1 on that list. A few moments later, he looks at me with a playful smirk, tugging at his lips as he reaches for my dress's zipper. Oh, we're banging. I really did like that dress, but you don't need it anymore. Enix, stop. We jolt as we hear the doorbell ring. Shouldn't we get that? Nope. Priorities. Look at the little heart. It's so cute. We ignore it, but it continues. Give me a second, princess. Sorry, I just made you guys have the Enix ick. I'm so sorry. Give me a second, princess. As he leaves, a little pink penguin pops up from under the couch. Princess, huh? That's a new one. Filia, what the heck? Where'd you run off to? I hadn't seen you at all since we got here. This fancy schmancy place really doesn't have any cheese snacks? Like seriously, I've searched from top to bottom. Tell you what, I'll buy you a whole aisle of cheese snacks when we get home, if you behave. And if you leave the hotel room for tonight. Emu, you perv. Wait, a whole aisle? Really? That sounds great. Oh, you're the best, Master Emu. I love you. I love you too, you little goofball. Now run off. I shake my head as I watch her fly off into a burst of pink sparkles. Can you believe they brought another bottle of champagne? We'll be alcoholics by tomorrow at this rate. Now where were we? Ah yes, the rated 18 plus patch. Ew, Enix. Enix, wait, there's something important I need to say first. I love you. And I love you, Emu, with all that I am and so much more. Let's see where our next dream takes us together, shall we? Probably to Pound Town. Oh yeah. Shut up, Emu. I'm so annoying. Why do I say that? Why did I say that? I'm sorry. The stars seem to shine brighter than ever as a bright full moon illuminates the whole sky. A cackling laugh is heard as a figure on a broom flies across the night sky. As I look towards the man I love, I can't help but smile, knowing the bond we formed is a love that was destined, perhaps far before we even met. But no matter what the future may hold for us, we'll tackle it together as our hearts and souls shine as one. I know for a fact that the real adventure has only just begun. Hey, that was so cute! That was awesome! Finn, thank you for playing! Aw, well, thank you for having us! That was awesome. We finished Enix's route. Maybe in the future we'll play another route if you guys enjoyed this. That was fun. I know I played it very slow, but you know, good things take time, you know. Thanks so much for watching the final episode of Enix's route in Love Spell Written in the Stars. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time, unless you're a coward. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in and see you next week. Bye bye.